DJ Akademiks is disgusted by the Canadians that supported Kendrick in Toronto.
Oftentimes, because we know how Americans are, they'll be like, yo, there's no Canadian guy. Why do they talk like that? Why do they do this? It's the reason why when Drake got in hip hop, he never used his original accent for a long time. So when I hear a song like Not Like Us, again, I know something like you're making it more than what it is. Yo, if you're talking about Drake and Kendrick, been over. I was definitely going to give the cherry on top of the cupcake because, yes, you performed it in a city. But to watch Canadians, I just want to tell all y'all Toronto, the idea of Not Like Us, none of y'all are like what them is talking about. None of y'all. It's the reason why it says, I'd rather do that than let a Canadian. Canada has strived so long to be pretty much a city that's seen and accepted. So to see them laugh and dance to their own demise, Drake, I got to keep it a beat with you. It's time you start claiming Houston. It's Houston time now. It's Houston time. It's Houston time. Drake,
it's time for you to start claiming Houston.
Drake, you got to leave Canada in the past. It's Houston time. It's Houston time. It's Houston time. Now, they might do it in Houston, but at least in Houston, it's a different story out there. But watching the Canadians sing a song or sing songs that was denigrating their whole existence, I sat there and think, do the Canadians think that this song is, the West Coast helped Kendrick win the public sentiment of this battle. You know that the fact that Drake's from Canada and people look at y'all like, who are they? That's kind of why Drake didn't have that much support. And y'all supported this. Yo, Toronto, y'all are cooked, bro. Y'all are cooked. I can't even lie to you. Y'all are cooked. Yo, Drake, it's time to claim Houston, bro. You gotta claim Houston, gang. Go claim Houston. Nah. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't think the Toronto Raptors going to the championship for the next 40 years. It's a curse. The Blue Jays won't win no more.
What up, where's your boy Charles Brown back again talking facts. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe, hit that notification bell. Keep sending those Cashapps to CLBMG. Join the membership gang. Listen, Akademiks told Drake he needs to pack it up and start representing Houston. Akademiks is disgusted, gang. He saw this thing. He watched it. His nose was turned up. His face was frowned. He was literally appalled. He literally tried to gaslight these guys into crashing out. He tried to turn the entire song of Not Like Us into a Canadian bashing anthem. He said you guys are weak and pathetic for using this song when the song is disrespecting you. He went all in, gang. He's trying to do a million Jedi mind tricks. And I know these Canadians ain't gonna fall for this. I know they're too smart. It's a smart nation up there. They do not want to be a part of they do not want to be the 52nd state. They don't want none of this. Right? They're doing their own thing up there, and they got the right to like who they want. And they've liked Kendrick before this battle started. They like him now. And Akademiks cannot deal with it. He's trying to cope. But I got a whole nother video coming out. The Akademiks is a double agent. I'm just going to be honest. We all know that. We know he really can't stand Drake. He loves him and he hates him at the same time. He's the little brother that gets teased and punched by his big brother, but he also wants to follow him down to the playground, and he wants to go everywhere he goes. Right? So it's a whole different thing, and he knows it. But at the end of the day, for this particular stream, Akademiks was on full out crash out mode. He was appalled. He said Kendrick should have done Not Like Us 6 times in a row. This is how mad he was. He said Kendrick should have did it 6 times in a row since he was in the 6. He was so pissed. He said, how is Drake the 6th god if he let this go down? He said they didn't even throw a cup on the stage. He's so disgusted. He's just like, he can't believe that his God, that he's been repping for at least 10 years straight, let this go down in his own city. He said Kendrick should have did more. He should have made it worse, sir. And he basically is calling out the entire city for turning their back on him. Gang, they feel like they flipped on him. Let me read this article, and I'm going to have a conversation. Kendrick Lamar performs Not Like Us in Drake's hometown. I was wondering how that was going to turn out when they announced it. I was like, wow, that's dope. And when you think about it, it's silly to think that anything other than this was going to happen. But at the end of the day, the battle was still fresh. And it was last year, like when they announced this tour and this, and that, and the third. And you didn't know how it was going to go. You had a lot of guys out here talking reckless, top 5. Yo, he can't come to my city, right? It's all this stuff. You knew nothing was going to happen. But at the end of in the back of your mind, you're like, yo, let's just be careful, right? Let's just be careful. They apparently the Canadians don't know either because they got 2 cops sitting in front of Drake's house for a couple of weeks, according to Drake, allegedly, right? And some fans went and got footage of it after it came out. They went and filmed the cops, which I'm sure that's got to, so it got to be some repercussions about that, right? They going back filming cops that are sitting, doing their job quietly, trying to be discreet, and you're going by with your phone, filming them and putting them on the internet. I'm sure there was some repercussions with that, but let me keep it pushing. Kendrick Lamar performed in Drake's hometown of Toronto for the first time since the beginning of their beef last year and did not pull any punches. Gang, he went hard. What's the New Hope King? New Hope King was turned all the way up. They're giving out free drinks in his own city, gang. I never understood why Drake didn't go and claim that spot and make that his little spot and get it, because they got their own little Kendrick dinner special in the New Hope King. Why wouldn't Drake go down there and say, listen, I want mine in here, and I need mine on the menu? Apparently, allegedly Kenny's dinner special, appetizer, whatever it is, whatever, it's got some chicken wings or whatever. It's a special Kendrick vibe that they got going on, but you got to ask for it. It's not on the menu, if I'm not mistaken. Drake should have went, played a couple bags. Look, I want my name on the menu and my special. Like, listen, do what you gotta do. Fight fire, gang. So this is your hometown. You can't have nobody having no chicken wing special in the restaurant that you got robbed in, right? You gotta clean that up, gang. Let me keep this moving. Taking his and SZA's Grand Central tour to the Canadian city for the first of 2 nights, Kendrick did not save any special treatment for Drake nor make any changes to his set. He let him have it. And Akademiks is like, good. Y'all ain't even gonna throw a cup on the stage. Y'all ain't gonna throw a ice cube, a phone, nothing. You ain't even throw like a jacket or something. Y'all wilding up there. I got a video coming because Maul said that they was gonna buy tickets and boo him. He said I can't see him going to Canada and they don't buy out the first front row just to boo him. Well, I didn't hear no boos on that tape. I ain't see nobody throwing up no OVO signs or no middle fingers. I don't think you're gonna pay that kind of money. Contrary to popular belief that you're thinking you can get $20 tickets. If you did get one, it was way up in the top. Nobody heard you, gang. But them seats down the bottom where I was on the floor, it's a different animal, gang. I don't think you're going to buy them seats just to boo. And the security ain't going to let you do nothing too crazy. They was having trouble letting us stand over the line. we stood up and we was like over the line most of the show, and they kept coming by saying, just nudging us back like you got to stay in your seat, which we promptly moved back across the line anyway. They just got tired of saying it. But you're not going to get down there acting crazy and booing it out. That's not going to happen. So you're not going to burn $200, $300, $400 to go down there and try to boo a man. So Maul was wrong. And I don't know what Akademiks is expecting, but nobody's going to pay money to see that. Right? So, no, they weren't booing him, and they didn't throw no cups. They didn't lash out. They didn't have no weird signs. So anybody in there wanted to be there. And it's a full packed out stadium that Drake has never done himself. So, no, it wasn't going to be none of that. But Akademiks is really livid. He's like these guys you see on TikTok, and they're like, I can't believe you guys. I don't want to try it. I don't want to try a Canadian accent because I know it's going to be crazy. So I'm just going to do my accent. But they're like, I can't believe you guys, everything that Drake has done for the city, and you guys actually set foot in that building. They're super mad, but there's only like 10 of them, gang. It's 10, 20 of them with the OVO hoodies on. It's not that many, gang. But they're pissed, and Akademiks told Drake he need to pack it up and move. He need to leave it alone, and he can have them. He want to leave them right there where they stand. Let me continue. K-Dot performed his now infamous diss track, Not Like Us, to a rapturous reception inside the Rogers Center with fans vocally chanting for an encore by the end of the lengthy show. I don't know if any other city chanted for an encore to that record. This is his hometown, and they wanted to hear it again. And I think Akademiks is right. He could have did it 6 times in a row, and that would have went viral, as if the song needs any more viral moments. But he could have did that 6 times in a row. They would have been like, they would have jammed up. Listen, it would have got turned up because they left the stadium, went to New Ho King, started singing the record all over again. So they would have been good with doing it 6 times. Kendrick like, man, I got more shows to do, man. I can't be sitting there playing games, doing this song over and over. You heard it. I did it twice. I'm out of here. Dude, thank you. Like, thank you, Canada. Thank you, Toronto, man. I'm out of here, man. I'm sitting there like, this dude doing, for one thing, this dude is doing Euphoria every night. Just that alone. The breath control needed on that alone. It's crazy. And he's doing the entire song. Like, the entire song. From beginning to end. So just doing that. Save your strength, gang. Don't be sitting there doing this song 4, 5, 6, 7 times. We good. Just save your strength, gang. Let me keep this moving. Drake was originally counter programming the concert with a Cashapp live stream, but the duo pulled out at the last minute and pushed the event back. I got a video I did that last night about that live stream they tried to do to try to offset it, but they didn't push it back last minute. They announced it last minute. They announced it on Wednesday, canceled it on Thursday. So it's like they didn't do it. It was unorganized and ill-advised from the beginning. They didn't plan it out. So no, they didn't. It wasn't last minute. The whole thing was last minute. Sanat revealed yesterday that Drake was going to be joining him on his popular Twitch stream to give away hundreds of thousands of dollars as part of this Somebody Loves Me video music challenge. 20 winners of the challenge will receive $15,000 each to help bring their ideas for the video to life. So what, they're going to do 20 videos? You're going to give them 15 grand each, and then what? You're going to do 20 videos? Because these are treatments for a complete video. So how do you decide which video to use? You're going to use 20 scenes in this video? I don't know if it makes any kind of sense. I don't know what that means. It sounds good. I hope everybody get their money. You should get them. Give them 40 winners, 100 winners. Who cares? Give out the money. Give it up. But it's just like, what kind of plan is this to get 20 treatments and pay 20 different people? But let me keep this moving. The live stream was due to take place exactly the time Lamar would be performing in Toronto. They knew nobody was going to watch that. And if anybody did watch it, they was going to troll this man. He wasn't going to be able to really get no real work done because they was going to be in the comments consistently talking about the show and trying to bait this man to say something goofy. Drake and Sanat previously invited fans to submit clips that were between 30 seconds and 1 minute in length that serve as a treatment for a music video for Somebody Loves Me. They ultimately released a video will be made of various fan-directed clips and edited together. Oh, so they're going to take all the minutes. I don't know, man. This is weird, man. I don't care, man. Listen, Akademiks had a whole meltdown, and once again, Drake will say nothing, but he got to be stocking these things up because this guy is getting really, really reckless. Right? He basically, if you look, I got another video coming about the other things he said on that stream because he really said this guy really is washed. He's really like all set with him. I'm going to be honest. He's a double agent right now. He's a double agent. And if you watch anything like, if you watch Star Wars, right, on my wall back there, and you know who Senator Palpatine is, he is a Sith Lord who pretended to be in the government working for the Republic, but he really was against it. So that's what Akademiks is. He's working, he looks and appears to be working for Drake, but he constantly says something to make it worse for Drake. He's been doing that for at least a year, maybe two now, where he'll say something, oops, and then it's whatever. Like this thing he just said that Drake was making these voice notes to Kendrick's team, acting like a mob boss, acting like Pablo Escobar. Nobody knew that until Akademiks said it. Now, you think that makes Drake look better or worse? It make him look real bad. Like he's calling these guys, yo, you're nothing. I'm gonna done you. Da da da. You're doing voice notes in the midst of this battle going on that you're clearly losing, and you're trying to scare and intimidate these dudes. Akademiks, that was bad timing, gang. But you knew what you was doing. He sabotaged it. I'm gonna talk about that in another video, man. Let me know what you think, man. Should Drake move? Well, he's already got a house in Houston, but is it over? I think the Canadians just like the show, man. They just like the song. And the debating that Akademiks is doing, he's trying to get somebody to crash out. It's not going to work, but that's what he wants. He wants somebody to crash out and run up on the stage and try to do something stupid. Then he'll be like, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. For what? For what? You're going to get that man hurt, get that man arrested, or whoever it is, and it's not going to do anything. The show's going to continue. So I don't know what Akademiks is reaching for, but I think he's just dismayed as everybody else that this was allowed to happen, right? But didn't Drake do the same thing that Meek Mill went in Philly with a bus loader, with a tour bus and all these cops and that? He did the same exact thing to Drake, to Meek Mill, played back to back. I think he repeated it. So he did the same exact thing. So I don't know why. And Akademiks applauded him for that on his live stream that Drake did that to Meek Mill. So I don't know why he's so distraught and whatever. I don't know what he expect Drake to really do. Right? I guess he's not expecting him to do a live stream and then cancel it. So right now, this guy whole power right now is all live streams. Apparently, he got this album he's working on. It's supposed to be all these bombs, and like Maul is saying. So we're going to have to wait and see about these bombs on this album. But until the album dropped, they're like, oh, he's going to full-on parties with his headphones on, sitting off to himself, writing music while everybody's partying. This man is focused. So we're going to have to see if Iceman is really that focused. All right, let me know what you think, man. I'm going to catch you on that flip side. Listen, every single week we go live on The What Show. 9:15. We will be talking about this on this channel and eight total streaming channels. So tap in, get in the comments. We be doing about 200 people in the comments every week. Come in and let us know what you think. Also, hit up black-yeti.com. They ship all across the intercontinental U.S. Anything you want from that site, they'll ship it to you quick and fast. Let them know who sent you. All right, I'm gonna catch y'all on that flip side. Peace.
Look, mission impossible to drop a few lines without dropping old times when Southern Hill was still a gold mine. When pistol grips was my shit and I sold mine. When Alias was not a show and they told mine.
Elevate your mind with high quality THC infused products. BlackYeti.com. Black-Yeti.com.
CLB.